You ready? Yeah. What is up? Hey guys, how are you, man? So, today's November 7th, 2013. It's Thursday night, 8 o'clock, and that means it's my show. And as all weekend when I was at VaperCon, Vapor Joe was saying to me all weekend, he was like, "It's the Tower of Power." So I thought that was kind of funny. He kept saying that all weekend. So what's going on, guys? How are you? Raider Chic's in the room. How's it going? So guys, hey Steamy, how are you? How's it going? So basically, tonight, as you guys know from like all my that I threw up on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, I am gonna have Raider Chic on tonight. So as you can see, I got my Broncos jersey on, and I'm pretty sure when she comes on, she's going to be wearing some serious Raider gear. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, no doubt. It'll be fun. It's going to be great. So I'm definitely looking forward to spending some time with her and talking about Signature Sauces, which is her e-juice line. So why don't I start off the bat by acknowledging all of my sponsors, and I wanna give them props by doing a couple of enter announcements. First, we got the Green Man from Green Man E-Juice, and basically, Veterans Day is coming up, so he's gonna have a Veterans Day sale that starts from tomorrow up until Monday, and it's pretty much 25% off everything. I gotta find out what the code is. But anyway, here's all of his information that you can find out. Like he usually he sets up like a banner usually that gives all the information. So, somebody has to get our mods. So, hey, Rascal. I love Rascal. I gotta tell you guys, I love Rascal. She is one of my favorite people, period. And I missed you so much last weekend. You have no idea. There's Miss Epic herself, Miss Emma. How are you, Miss Epic? How are you? I've been calling her that since the weekend. Just because she had some really killer mods. I was just like looking at them, like, oh, these mods are epic. Yo, what is up, PD? How's it going? How are you, man? You know, very fun, very funny. Raider Chic, did you notice that like Mana KP and Jibba put up their Vapor's perspective review of your juices? So, pretty good timing, don't you think? Huh? Looks like today looks like a Raider day to me. And as hard as it for me to say, yes, today is a Raider Chick day. So, today's the day we give the lady props in many ways. And that's hard for me. You know that's hard for me to say considering, look. Huh? That is hard for me to say. Oliver, what is up, bro? How's it going? Oh yeah, MC Shorty, I forgot to say hello, how are you? So, but yeah, I'm really glad to have you guys hanging out with me today. It's cool. I got mad stuff to talk about. I really do. Oh, man, but one second. Anyway, you know, let's just do this. Oh, look, Phoenix. Looks like you're my first winner. What am I going to give away for an early bird special? Okay, so my early bird special today will be Ginger's E-Juice, okay? So this is what you need to do. Here is her information. I'm going to hook you up with a 30 ml bottle. How's that sound, Phoenix? All right? So here's her information. I want you to go to gingerseatjuice.com. Choose a 30 ml bottle of your choice. You know her juice is banging. Okay? And here's the information I want you to give. Hold on. Here we go. Here's my little, I wrote this ahead of time. So you guys will see. So Phoenix, here we go, brother. So email me at richardtowervape with the following info. Send that all to me. And I will make sure, don't forget to put, Phoenix, that you won the Ginger's E-Juice 30 ml bottle. Okay, bro? And congratulations. Oh yeah, DJ Rock is loving the strawberry shortcake. Congratulations, brother. Hold on. I just gotta make sure I put down all of my Ginger's E-Juice. Just gotta make sure I write that down. Okay. So, hey Lisa, how are you? I know you and Mitch worked your butts off at VaperCon. I gotta give them props, you know. I gotta give Lisa and Mitch props because seriously, they worked their butts off all weekend. I don't even know if you guys even had time to hang out. And I know what it's like to be in the other side of that table. I've worked at vendors' tables in various events earlier, you know, throughout this year, including like Expo, Vape Stock, whatnot, and it is definitely hard because, you know, it's, yeah, I know, but you know, I'm very, exactly, I know it's your job, but I'm very you know, you got to hand it to Mitch. He doesn't even work for them. He was working the table, so you know, give Mitch my love and tell him big props from me, man. So that's it. That's the deal with that. So let's talk about VaperCon. I mean, I know there are some people who didn't go. Vape and Hippie Chick, Lisa and Mitch, they were at VWO. So like, if you walked into the room and you went over to your right, they're over there. Yeah, I don't even call them Vapor Trail. I just like VWO. They should just rename their brand VWO. Just because everybody knows them by that more than Vapor Trail, you know? That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. But yeah, I'll tell you guys, I mean, there's just so much to talk about. Let's talk about the anticipation. So here it was on Wednesday, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching like Vape Team, and I was watching a couple of, so, you know, I caught like Raider and Case's show. I love their show, by the way, during football season, because they talk about football, they talk about Sons of Anarchy, they talk about Walking Dead. It's a fun show. Yo, Chopin, what's up? And I I think I was like beginning. I was doing some of my packing at that time. While I was like watching, I was going back and forth. So I guess always during the football season, I pretty much try to make sure that I'm there wherever I am at Wednesday night 8 o'clock. I try to make sure I'm there. So, and it's not because I'm just giving them props because I'm having Raider Chic on my show tonight. I actually really go to their show a lot. So, so there's that. Hey, Marcy, what's up? T-Max, what is up? I put up a picture thinking it was TW for, but I have your picture up. You guys, hold on. Let's see here. Let's look for T-Max. Second here. Here's T-Max. Hey guys, so here is T-Max. T-Max, I don't know if you didn't see your picture of me, bro. Boom, there it is. I know it's a long, huge URL, but there it is, T-Max. Feel free if you want to tag yourself in it, but there it is, man. There's us chilling out during VaperCon. But yeah, so it was Wednesday night, and I literally I was at my mother's house, I believe, and I was totally like really like gung ho. It's like, oh man, because I didn't feel it the whole week. I was just like, yeah. I'm always hyping myself up too much before going to a meet because the more you hype yourself up, in my mind, the worse your con drop will be after you come back. So I was trying to say to myself, no, I'm gonna be cool about this. Hey, Gatekeeper, how are you, brother? Okay, cool. Thanks, Phoenix. Congratulations again. So I was just kind of like, what am I gonna do? I think I'll try to sleep. So it was like, because I was going to pick up Frack, who's another host here, and I was picking up Vapor Joe, right? Because they live within an hour of each other in Jersey. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to set my alarm for 3:30 a.m. I have all my stuff already packed in my car by then, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep. So I tried. I'm all right, brother. I'm trying. Yes, I did, T-Max. I did see it. It is sick, dude. The 18650 version, yeah, sick. Oh, is it 16650? Not 8. I thought it was 18650. Okay, well, or is it? Oh, 26650. I didn't see. I only saw pictures of it. I did not see the actual mod itself. So I guess that was the mod that they were introducing at VaperCon. Yeah, looks like a nice mod, man. And I'm real big on 26650 mods, so there's that. There's definitely that. Oh yeah, no problem, T-Max. I think I knew what you're talking about. These guys helped out. Well, the ham, I'll come to that a little bit later. Will, I promise I will. That was weird. Okay, so. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to sleep, and I'm like, oh man, VaperCon, right? 2 o'clock, like it was like 1:30 or so, maybe to 1:30, 1:45 or whatnot. I text Frack. I'm like, Frack, are you up? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm picking you up now. He was like, what? I'm like, screw it, I can't sleep. I'm picking you up right now. Hey Twiz, how are you, my darling? I will get to my little story with Twiz later on. But yeah, so I picked up Frack. I was at Frack's house before 4 o'clock. I was at Joe's house before 5, and we were at Declarion in Richmond by just past 10 a.m. It was ridiculous. I mean, the good thing is we freaking we got away with a lot of traffic. I mean, we didn't really hit too much traffic. Oh wait, I'm sorry. So I was at Frack's by 3. I was at Joe's by 4. We hit a little bit of traffic around the DC Baltimore area, but nothing major. And we were there by 10, just past 10, checked in and everything. It was awesome. So it was one of those situations where I just had to get there, and then when I got there, it's like, oh, I can relax for a little bit. Because, when people are slowly rolling in on Thursday, you have that time during the day to just chill and relax and just take in the scenery, like, yep, we're here. People are going to start rolling in soon. You know, you have your lunch, you have your dinner, and then you start partying. So Thursday night was ridiculous. They had this suite up in the fourth floor called the Richmond Suite because the convention room wasn't open yet, so everybody was hanging out in the fourth floor. So the two main areas where people were hanging out were there's this area right next to the pool, the courtyard, where a lot of people were hanging out, and then on the fourth floor of the adjacent building, they had the Richmond Suite open, and there was a ton of people hanging out in there also. So I kept going from back and forth between them on Thursday night, and yeah, it was fun. I met a lot of cool people. You know, it was pretty much nonstop when Friday rolled around, and I made sure to like have a pretty good. I wanted to have a decent breakfast Friday morning, so we walked across the street. I was with a bunch. I, don't know, I was with a bunch of people like Miss Epic over here, and let's see, Marcy and Melissa. Who else? It was like Joe and Nitro from Mod Envy, a couple other people. So we sat down and they didn't. Oh yeah, Rhino was there too. Rhino Sirius from Coast to Coast Vaping. Uh, so we were all sitting there, and what the heck? They weren't serving breakfast. Now I need my breakfast, man. Even though it's Friday morning, I need my breakfast. So they had this one. Yeah, that's it. Will Kitchen 64. Thank you very much. So I wanted so bad. What the heck, Walt? Why are you throwing a water balloon at me? So I was trying to figure. I was looking at the menu. I was like, "There's got to be something that's breakfast like something." So they had this Gus Burger, which is like two patty. It was like I guess one or two patties, beef patties, and an egg, right? And an egg. So I was like, I looked at the waitress with this big smile on my face, and I was like, yes. I would like to have the Gus Burger with 2 extra eggs. Over easy, please. So it was like I had steak and eggs. It was basically what I had. I had steak and eggs for breakfast. It was awesome. And then and then we headed out. Then we headed out back across the street and went into the room, and it was just madness. The room was madness. It was like it was literally like every 2 feet, it was like, Rich. I was like, what's up? It's like very overwhelming, man. It was really well. Like my voice was so sore that like on the way home I had some sore throat lozenges. I had to like, I was popping those between Sunday and Monday to help with my throat. My throat was really sore by Sunday from talking to people so much. But yeah, it was great. We had, it's like you walk in, like in the center table, you had like Lloyd and Kira. Lloyd's a host on Vape TV, and then Kira, who makes these awesome sweets. She calls them Kira's Dollhouse Sweets, and they rolled out with them, and I bought like $60 worth, and I just used it as a conversation starter. I was like walking up to people's like, "What's up, Pookie?" I was like, the cookies that I bought were called Pookies. So I was like, "What's up, want a Pookie? What's up, want a Pookie?" So I was just going around and, oh yeah, you were trying those Raider Chic? Yeah, those Pookies are badass. I should give her props. Hold on, I should definitely give her props. Wait a second. All right, guys, I gotta give her props. So, anyway, Kira. Oh, her birthday was yesterday too, by the way. So I gave her props for her birthday. She is a sweet lady. Anyway, here's her Facebook page, and all you have to do is private message her on Facebook, and she'll pretty much give you a rundown on prices on her delectable goods, so to speak. So, yeah. So good. Like she gave me, it was the way I asked her specifically she can give me some boxes that were like low in sugar, just because I mean, like you guys know, like I do have an issue with my sugar that I have to control, but it's not like crazy amounts, but I gotta watch my sugar. And she hooked me up with a natural one with just low sugar, and it tasted so good. Sweet hippie chick, I'm glad. Yeah, but it was fun. Oh, I spent some time with Sparrows on Friday. Sitting down with her for like an hour. We chatted for a while. Oh, she is a lovely lady. She's so full of energy. Love it. And we had a lot of talk. We had a nice talk, and yeah, she's mad cool. Also, obviously, I was able to hang out with some of the Quest hosts that were there. Pretty much they got like two of the tables in the center, pretty much in the center of the room. Well, the front center, like as soon as you walk in, and you go a little bit to the left, they pretty much had like two tables over there that most of the guys over there were sitting. So we had like Will and Susan from William Corn Vapors. They're hanging out, and you had Hulk, you had Upstomp. Let's see. Oh God, Joanna, and we have Case there. I was so happy to meet Case. I finally got to meet Case, man. Dude, guy's so cool, man. I looked and I was like, bro, why haven't you gone one of these earlier, man? That's the way I'm looking at it. And I really hope he had a good time. I really hope he had a great time. I mean, he looked happy. He looked like he was chilling out, having a good time. And plus he's on cloud nine right now, for his own personal reasons because of Joanna and stuff. So I give him props. I'm so happy to see him. God, and then of course I had my time with Hippie Chick here. We were sitting there and we were talking. Yeah, I know, Hippie Chick. We didn't have as much time as we wanted to, but we had time to talk though. I sat down with you, and I definitely sat down with Twiz. Twiz and I, on Saturday night, right, it was like maybe like the hours leading up to the costume party, and I was sitting. There were some tables that they had set up right outside the convention door, so I actually just sat there and looked into the convention door, and Twiz and I had this we were talking and talking. It was pretty good. Yeah, we were having. It's all right. Hey, I was able to approach you. That's all that matters. Am I right, Twiz? So, oh, hey, Susan, how's it going? I'm still a little afraid of you, but that's okay. We didn't work that up, but it's okay. We're good. In my mind, we're good. That's that's a different story, guys. But yeah, but Will and Susan are great people, and I did not spend enough time with Will. That's for sure. Oh my God, I know, Twiz, I know. Yeah, I was. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, man. I didn't really sit much at all. Like it came to the point where, when you're standing, and you walk around, you all day long, your legs start getting sore. I literally had to go back to the room and put on some compression socks, because my legs were that sore, just to get this. Yeah. Yeah, You know what, Will? I wish I was there for the meeting, but I'm glad that I remember I was telling Joe, Anyway, that will be discussed later on in the week. And so, and you and I will have a long chat about that in the next couple weeks, Will, for sure. Once things are out in the open and stuff like that. So, but yeah, hey, welcome, Wrecker. How's it going? Hey, Granny. How are you guys? So, yeah, I'm going to have Raider Chic on in about 5 minutes. But before I do, let me put up another announcement here. Hold on. Oops. Here's my other announcement for tonight. I just want to make sure I give these other props. And not everybody. Let me just tell you, not all of the sponsors always give me announcements. I ask them if there's something they want me to talk about, and I usually do. I give them props. But anyway, with Mandy, Timeless Vapor, she's doing her 2-pack deal, is going to be on, starting tomorrow. That's 2 30 mils for, I believe, $18. So, that's always a good deal. And, she also wanted me, she said she wanted also, if you go to her site, keep an eye out. She's constantly putting on new products, and she's also talking about a Toys for Tots raffle that the Steel City Vapors Club is doing in their next meet. So, from what I understand, there's like 100 tickets to be sold on this raffle, and obviously all the proceeds will be going to Toys for Tots because it's that time of year. So, so anyway. Speaking of Mandy, Hey, Suzanne Shaytoff. Suzanne, congratulations. Guess what I'm giving you? I am giving you a free 30 mil of timeless vapor e-juice from Mandy herself. That is yours. I'm being sneaky like that, aren't I? I'm being sneaky with my giveaways tonight, aren't I? Haha. So, here we go. Kapow! So here you go, Suzanne. Go over to timelessvapor.com and I want you to choose a juice of your choice at the nick of your choice. And when you've done that, this is what I want you to do. Hold on. I actually have this all saved. When you're done picking which juice you want from Timeless Vapor, email me, Richard Tower Vape. Tell me that you won the Timeless Vapor Mandy's e-juice. And I will forward that to Mandy and make sure that gets to you. How does that sound? Anyway, I'm going to be posting the winners also at the end of my show on my page. I'll give the info on that in a little bit. Hold on a second. I'm just... second, Thomas Vapor. I'm just saving the winners. Hold on. Where is my info for my page and stuff? One moment. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. I'm actually trying to be good at this. There you go. So there's a list of, so if you go to my Facebook page sometime after my broadcast tonight, I will post who all the winners are. So it basically, it's basically one of those situations where, hey, you know, you don't have to worry. Yo, what's up, vaping artist? And what up, Joe? How's it going, man? Oh, yeah, Sinden, I'm so glad to meet you and your husband, too. You know, I gotta tell you, here's a little story before I bring on Raider Chic. So there was a bunch of us in the elevator going on our way to the Richmond suite on like Saturday night, right? So Sinden's husband was in the elevator with us. So I'm sitting there talking. Was like, oh, I'm so glad that you were able to bring your wife and everything. And we were talking and chatting. And all of a sudden I realized, wait a second. I look over to Joe and like Nitro. I'm like, guys, are we moving? Are we moving? We weren't even moving in the elevator. We were stuck in the elevator. We're like, Joe and those guys were pushing buttons and trying to get us out of the elevator. And I guess eventually, like, somebody was able to release the doors and we were able to get out. But I was stuck in an elevator with Sinden's husband for like maybe like 5 minutes. I don't know, did he tell you about that, Sinden? He tell you about that? We got stuck in the elevator with us? Oh, yeah. So after we get out, CJ goes into the elevator like, yo, CJ, don't close the door. Don't close the door. Guy closes the door. I'm like, you're going to be stuck in there, man. He was stuck in there for 20 minutes. He was stuck in there for... CJ from VWO was stuck in the elevator 20 minutes after we told him not to go into the elevator. Oh, my God. Yeah, man. We're like, bro, don't go in the elevator. Yeah. And he was sitting there. He went into the elevator and started jumping around. Oh, it's all right. It looks all right. I was like, don't go up the elevator. I'm telling you, don't close the door. Get out of there. And he didn't. Oh, when you guys managed to open the door? Oh, so you guys were there when he opened. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. He wasn't happy. If I was stuck in an elevator for 20 minutes, I wouldn't be feeling so great either. You know? That was pretty crazy. So, man, you know what? I can't have this fun more. I need to talk about... I need Raider Chic in here. Raider Chic, hop into the Google Hangout. Let's talk about this some more. I gotta have this lady come in. Are you guys ready to have Raider Chic come in? I am. Oh, I did give you the link. It's in Skype. Hold on, did I? I can't put it in the chat room, Raider Chic. I had to give it to you in Skype. Okay. And Joe, I got your message. Cool. Thanks, man. Wait, do you see it, Raider Chic? There she is. Hold on. We're going to get her in here. Here she is. Wait. There it is. See, I set up my shot perfectly. I'm rolling good today. Like last week when I had Vashon and Rascal, like all my stuff was all messed up. Nothing was going smoothly. And Vash was like, well, that's probably because you're hanging out with the Dung Show.
Yeah, so, you're hanging out with the Dean Bet now, so we're good. We're good. And I don't have good hair because it's still wet.
That's okay.
I made 15 liters of juice, and
God.
I'm exhausted. I'm completely exhausted.
Oh God, I can imagine. So guys, let me introduce you to Raider Chic. Raider Chic, who's been a long time host on Quest Vaping. Say hello to everybody here at VapeNet.
Hello, I recognize a lot of the names.
I'm
Yep, and
sure.
I got to meet Sweet Melissa at Con. I got to
Right?
meet a lot of people at Con. It was amazing. It was just the whole entire weekend was completely amazing. It was so much fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't believe you guys were there when CG actually got out of the elevator because when
Well,
I
he
didn't
came
know.
up to the room.
Oh, he told you guys. Okay.
No, he was on his way up to Will and Susan's room, and so I guess after the whole thing, when he went downstairs,
Right.
when he finally made it back up to Will and Susan's room, he came in and he just like sat down in this chair, and he's like, "Oh my God, that was like freakiest thing ever that just happened to me." And he told us the story about how he was dancing in the elevator, saying, "I'll see you bitches upstairs," and yeah. Yeah, so and it was funny, and he was like, I mean, he was pale, he was scared. He went down to the basement where Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers lives, and he got the crap scared out of him.
No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, to me, it was one of those. It was definitely one of those situations where we warned him. We definitely warned. We were like, we had just gotten out of this. Wrecker, right here, Wrecker. Um, no, and just put in the email record that she won the timeless vapor giveaway. Okay. Oh, Megavic's in here too. Oh, you got a lot of people coming to see you today, Raider. A lot of people are
Oh,
coming.
they're here to see you. Well, they're here to see the Raider epicness that is in my jersey.
You know, I gotta tell you guys, I need to tell you my memories of the Raider Chic. When I first started going to shows, when I first started vaping, Raider Chic was there. It was like I used to, I was seeing shows between VapeNet and TVN, and I remember seeing this girl Raider Chic. I was like, Raider Chic, what the hell, right? Like, it really sticks to you, right? I was just okay. Don't say anything. You're a newbie. I understand. You can't really, because Raider Chic was around before I was. This is the truth. True story.
Well, our vaporversaries aren't that far away from each other, are they?
I know, but you were really heavily involved by the time I started watching shows. So, but yeah, and it wasn't that much. It wasn't that much longer. Where like, I think by the time you had already started doing shows, by the time I got approached to like start hosting at TVN, and I
Okay.
wasn't really obviously I wasn't at TVN that long because then within a few months everything turned to Quest, and then I started getting sick, so I decided it was better to just hang out and be in the background, because
Yeah.
I didn't want to go on.
Okay.
I didn't want to go and broadcast looking sick as hell. So
Well, you look great now.
yeah, I am
Look great.
actually I'm much better. I'm getting there. It's like my tumor here is like less. It's shrunken over 50% since January, which is a good thing. So
That's fabulous.
yeah,
Amen.
yeah, I'm kicking butt, guys. So and obviously it's but I was good because I didn't really get drunk over the weekend. I could have gotten drunk if like I had known about when the bourbon tasting was gonna be. I brought my bottle.
Oh, that was Friday night, the
I-
first night we got there.
No, man. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed it, man.
But I
was so
think
sad.
Jay even was looking for you.
You know what happened? Because I went out to dinner with a bunch of people. We went to Korean
That's why.
barbecue
That's
around
why.
like 8:30, and then we got back. It was like past. I know, Upstomp. Sorry, man. But I did have my bottle. I brought my bottle. What I should have done was hand it to you, like, yo, I want it. So then, so at least you guys would have tried it, because I had that big bottle, that with the long bottle.
If we can convince Jay to go to Bash, we'll just do another bourbon tasting at Bash. Although I will just only take pictures.
Hey there.
Yeah. Hey
You know what
there.
I'm thinking? I'm thinking that maybe if I can get to the next New England Vapors, I should just bring that with me and put it in a flask.
Yep.
That's what I should do, huh, Upstomp? Or keep it in my car and be like, come out here, Upstomp. And then, like, I'll bring my
what brand
solo
did you get
cups.
though?
It's this weird brand. I don't have it in front of me, but
Yeah, Case got the Whistle Pig. We drank all the good stuff, which
I
was
had a
supposedly
bottle
the
of good
good
stuff.
stuff.
The bottle cost me like $40.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I
I'm
do
not
have
a
Whistle
bourbon
Pig.
drinker.
I have Whistle Pig. Okay, yeah, it's a long bottle. Yeah, it was like a flat. It was almost like a huge long bottle flask. I got very sick from it that night. Oh, it wasn't Whistle Pig then. Okay, I didn't get that then. But my bottle, I got a little sick because I wasn't sipping on it. I was taking it by, like, I put little shots and, like, I was going like that with it,
Yeah,
which was
no.
the wrong thing to do. It was bad.
Well, yes, I'm sure people did see the Dingbat at con. I had the Dingbat shirt on.
Yeah, I was asking a little bit. Is it all right? Are you allowed to talk to us about the whole thing? How did dingbats come about?
Yeah, I honestly, Case, I do believe, was the one who gave me the name Dingbat. And at first I didn't really, I was like, well, I'm not a dingbat, I'm a smart woman, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
But then it just kind of manifested itself into like this huge thing where now I embrace it. I even have the bat ears. Instead of me, somebody saying, well, I am Batman, no, I say, I'm Dingbat. So I drive a Nissan Versa. In fact, I also have a Versa mod courtesy of Miss Emma that I hijacked.
Yo, the Versa's no joke. My sister-in-law just bought one. She got a 5-speed. Do you have automatic or stick shift?
It's automatic.
Okay. But yeah, nevertheless, I mean, like, I've driven in her car. It's smooth.
I love my little Versa. It's a little 4-door sedan Versa. It's great. And then the little Versa mod that I brought home with me from con that happens to be Miss Emma's that I will
Miss
return.
Epic, nice. See, this is the reason why I've been calling her Miss Epic since con. Oh, you gotta get dressed? Okay, Rascal, I love you. I love you,
All right,
Rascal.
Raz. But I'm gonna vape this. I'm gonna build it and vape it. I have to go buy mesh. I can't find my mesh, so I'm gonna build it and vape it. And I'm gonna take pictures of me vaping the Versa in the Versa, and definitely post pics of me vaping the Versa and in the Versa.
So, can you explain to us exactly, like, how did you wrap that bad boy?
I haven't wrapped it yet. It's still unbuilt.
Oh man, I'd wrap that crap for you right now.
I have no mesh.
Oh man,
I have nothing. I have.
Okay, let's go.
I have 28 gauge Canthal. That's it. No mesh. Nothing.
Oh man. Oh, you could turn it into an auto tripper.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna build it correctly.
Okay, because look, this is my RSS You see, I have 2 holes in here, and I turned it into an auto dripper.
Yep, that's what you said. You said you turned it into an auto dripper.
Yep, and it's sweet. Look at the freaking vape that comes out of this bad boy. Yeah, crackling goodness. But anyway, so let's get to. So you've been vaping a little bit longer than I know that for sure.
April 11th, 2012. So I'm going to be hitting 19 months here in just a few days.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, for me, it's like I was doing the sticks along with smoking for 8 months prior to my June date. I consider June the day, June 20th, was it? Yeah, June 20th, 2012, the day that I actually started vaping full time.
Full time, okay.
Or the day I stopped smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
because
okay.
it took me a couple days to get my first ego kit. So, anyway, but with you, like, how exactly did you come across? I remember you were telling us a story about. I remember you told me the story, like, if I can recall, like, you started with the Mystics, right?
The Mystic e-cig from Walmart. Yep, I sure did. And I vaped on those for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
Their brick and mortar had opened up. We were living in Indiana, stationed in Indiana at the time. Mm-hmm. And I went into the brick and mortar store. I saw a post on Facebook, of all things, and went ahead, got the address. It was only 20 minutes from my house. So ended up going down to the shop, introducing myself, saying, oh my gosh, I'm only a 30-day vapor. I've been living on the Mystics, which honestly kept me off cigarettes for 30 days until I got my first ego. And then from there I went to, I won in July my first variable voltage. I won my, what did I win? Lava tube. I won my lava tube.
Right.
And still have it, and it still works too.
Oh yeah.
And so no problems with that. But and then from then, it was just I did my first show August the 8th, 2012.
Yeah.
Case and I did Gridiron Vaping.
Oh, I was just talking about that before you came on. That's like one. That's literally one of my favorite shows to go to during the week. And I'm not just saying that because you're here, but you know this. I love going to show when I can make it to your show. I love going to and because you guys
we
talk
talk
about
football.
Yeah.
We talk SOA. We talk, the Walking Dead.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, speaking of SOA, like I told you last night, I'm telling you, I predicted the big die this year. Now, guys, if you guys watch it, like I'm not really giving any spoilers out when I say this, okay? But I had predicted that this year's big die at Sons of Anarchy is Tara. I'm telling you, she's gonna die. I'm feeling it.
I don't know. Although after last week's episode, she's definitely one on the table.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I predicted this weeks ago.
I was blown away by last week's episode because
in one, I'm sorry. We're gonna. All right. Spoiler alert. We're gonna talk about this for a few minutes. So if you don't want to listen to it, hit the mute button now because we're gonna start talking about last night's episode. All right, guys. Spoiler alert. Okay. So last night's episode, what really freaked me out was, in one fell swoop. God, Gemma is one smart lady. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
You do not mess with Gemma.
You don't mess with Gemma. You don't mess with her family. The only thing that Gemma's pattern is that he allows Jax to go out and find that so-called woman and have babies and do whatever, but then once she finds that, okay, that person's had enough time in our family, they need to go. She's produced, children for us, and so we'll have, we've got the sons to take on carry on the sons, and bam, she wants to get rid of them. And it would be nice to see, although I know it wouldn't be great for ratings, but it would be nice for Gemma to embrace, at the end of last season when Gemma was on her way out and Clay was on his way out, and Tara and Jax are sitting at the head of the table and he's Prez, you knew things. You knew Gemma was going to go after her.
Right. Yeah.
So it was hardcore.
Well, like here's what this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the way things are going to go down is obviously Clay's getting out of jail. They're going to break him out of jail, and Clay's a tough guy, hugely tough guy, but there's one thing. He's got one weakness. His one weakness is Gemma, right? He'll do whatever she asks him, because he's deeply in love with her, So if Gemma says, we need to get rid of Tara, he will do it.
Oh, to Clay, you mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
So that's how I called it. Tara's gonna go. It's gonna be some kind of accident. Clay's gonna be involved in it. Gemma's hands are gonna be clean of it.
It might be just like John Teller, like her ex-husband.
Now, here's one more thing I'm gonna talk about. I don't know if you noticed, like the homeless lady that keeps popping up.
Yes.
That's that girl's mom. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
That girl's
I saw the
mom.
resemblance.
And not only that, I'm almost wondering if she's Jack's sister.
And that, because when Jax goes, I feel like I've met her before, or I feel like I know her, I feel like I've seen her before. Yeah, there's definitely a storyline going there.
Yeah,
that could be his niece, and oh my God, it could be. Wow.
Yeah. So. Anyway, I know you guys are like, what? These guys are talking. You know what? This is the things you have to expect. I talk about Raider Chic in case about this every Wednesday. I didn't really have a chance to talk to him about it last night because I popped in 20 minutes late. So I'm just doing it. I'm doing it right now.
No worries.
So anyway, let's go to the reason why I wanted to have you on now. I approached you the other day. I approached you asking if you would come on because, I've noticed that, like, we've talked a little bit here and there about your brand. I remember when you first started, so if you can give everybody here kind of like a little synopsis, like what how you started on your path towards Signature Sauces.
Well, the funny thing is I never thought I would DIY. Never thought I would make juice. It was I was asked to go or finagled my way onto Upstomp's Dipshit show,
Okay.
and DIY, he shits.
Right.
But me as the novice DIYer, first time DIYer, and I DIY'd for the first time on the show. Made horrible juice. It was absolutely disgusting. And then just started talking to Jay about it, and then started bending both Case and Orion's ear, from Hooligan Vapes.
Right.
They had Hooligan Vapes up and running, and were, on the upstart of their, really successful juice company, and just started talking to them more, and then I made Nanoberry Gasm, which I made for me. I didn't make for anybody else.
This is what you're talking about.
What?
Yeah,
that.
I have it
And
here.
those are the old labels too.
Yeah, well, I had two bottles of it, and like I actually dug this up because like I had vaped a bunch of it, and I was like, oh, I gotta save this. I don't want to kill this whole bottle because
I gave that to you at Vape Stock.
Yeah, so I was just like, and I pulled it out. I started pulling it out on Tuesday and vaping. And I was like, man, why did I put this away? Because first of all, I'm a huge banana vape guy. So I'm like, okay. So, I filled my Pro tank up with it. I'm like, I'm doing good with it, man. I'm like, yeah. And I've seen it. You have some other flavors up. Now.
Yeah, I do. I just posted today in Signature Sauces all of the profiles of every single one of the flavors. I'm going to be adding 3 new ones tomorrow. And so I have right now a base of 12.
Right. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump ahead. So let's...
No, you're fine. You're fine. but like I said, I started talking, and I made Nanoberry Gasm.
Case?
And hey Case, how you doing, honey? And it turned out really well. And so I really didn't have a sponsor on Saturdays, and decided, okay, well, I'll see if anybody else likes it. And I did hey, I made some DIY. Does anybody want to try it? And somebody won it, and I sent it out. And then I sent some to Case, and I had sent some to Upstomp as well, and both Case. And then I sent some to Orion, and they're like, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is really good. And so I started dabbling some more. Bought a bunch of sample flavorings and started mixing and sending more samples out and seeing if people wanted to try, and then I made Sweet Morning Dew and Razzle Dazzle, and, it just kind of started from there. And then June 1st of this year, my husband and I put everything together, and I picked up my first store. It was pretty amazing.
I remember when you told me about that. You're all excited about it. I remember.
I right now I have 3 stores here in Huntsville. I have Milwaukee Vapor, which you can get Signature Sauces at milwaukeevapor.com. I will put a link in chat.
Absolutely. You put in whatever links you want. As a matter of fact, I have a couple links set up already for you. I'm going to put in.
Great.
So Raider's putting in her Milwaukee Vapor, and I am putting in. This is her Facebook group page, and this is where she broadcasts. So for those of you who don't know, this is Raider Chic stuff. So, because it's
Thank you
Raider
so
Chic,
much.
it's a Raider Chic kind of day.
It is a Raider Chic day. It's in Alabama Wrecker. And then I'm in talks with a few other different brick and mortars all around the country that could possibly be carrying Signature Sauces as well. I'm really excited about everything, and I will definitely wait for those companies to announce it themselves. So things are in the works, and things could not be going better. It's going at a pace that is comfortable. It's not too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like I'm in over my head, but
well, here's the next question I want to throw at you. Do you have minions yet? Because once you start hiring minions, you're on your way.
My husband is one of my minions.
Okay.
So right now it's just my husband and I, and every once in a while we throw our son in there to label. But no, I do not have minions as of yet.
You know, once you get there, you know you hit it. You know you're on your way.
Well, one day I hope to have minions, and I hope to actually, you know, we're talking about in the next 6 months to a year having an off-site facility. So yeah, it's all
Hippie wants
overwhelming. It is. It's all overwhelming and very humbling and very awesome to. You know, it's really hard. I mean, I can go on to Quest and joke around and make fun of myself, but I worked in the insurance industry for 17 years.
Oh yeah, we talked about that, right?
And it was, you know, it was not what I wanted to do with my life. And September 25th of this year, I was fired by text message. And
right here.
At first I was incredibly upset and horrified that, you know, yet again I had been screwed over by the insurance industry, but it ended up being an absolute blessing in disguise.
Yeah, because
because
I remember when you first make me. Remember, you and I were actually talking offline about that, and like, actually, I remember I was telling you what I would do, in your situation, just because if there's one thing, I don't look at that, I don't look at that as if they, it was, if anything, like you were saying, it was a blessing in disguise. I personally look at it as, you know what, they did you a favor. Absolutely.
And I was so terrified, and when I finally called my husband, and by the time I got home, I was frantic. I was like, because I was the only one working, I that had a full-time job. My husband had retired from the Army, so we have his retirement, but he hadn't found a position yet, and so it was kind of one of those things where you get really scared about, and not only that, but we were getting ready to move into a house October 1st. Right. So I get fired September 25th. But to be honest with you, it was the universe, the Lord, whoever you want to call it, working in a way that just kind of pushed me to do what I wanted to do. And now I am doing something that is exhausting. I put in 13-hour days, but I've never been more happier. I have never been more happier.
Yeah, I gotta tell, I have to tell you, when I first heard about your e-juice company, I have to admit, I was a little skeptical. I really was. But as I saw how things started growing and I tasted e-juice, I'm like, man, the girl's got skills. I was like, I can't wait to see what other stuff she pops up. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna wound up after this show sometime. I really need to hit you up and work out a way to get every single one of your flavors, because because I want to try them. I desperately want to try them now.
Sure, absolutely. And the thing is I had brought sample packs of all the flavors. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and I'll give a sample pack to whoever you choose, however you do your.
Oh yeah, I do it the way you and Case do it. I just do it random.
Okay.
So guys,
a random.
We're Raider Chic's gonna give away a sample pack, guys. You guys can try it. All right.
I'm gonna give a whole sample pack to.
Wait a second, what's T-Bolt doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on the same time as me? What? Okay, that's devotion, man. See, Raider Chic, that's devotion.
I love my Quest family. I love my Quest family. I'm telling you. Okay. And I thank you so much for letting me come on tonight. I really appreciate it.
Are you kidding me? I was waiting for the proper time to ask you to come on, because I knew you were growing, and I was waiting for that point where, you know what, she's growing enough. It's time to freaking pimp her. It's time to bring her on.
I'm a toddler juice maker right now. I'm just a toddler. I'm not an infant anymore. I'm a toddler. Oh, well, thanks, Jay. Are you calling me easy?
Well, no. The way I'm looking at it, this is the way I look at it. I'm like, no BS, all BS aside. I mean, I'm not one. I like to consider myself a very humble guy, and I'm grateful for people that like to watch my show and stuff like that. So I like to use it to to bring in people that I know in the community and vendors and stuff and talk about their products. And I've been wanting to have you on. I haven't, but like, it was getting to a point where hooligans, Ope Stomp, Vash. And I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm on a roll. Oh no, mod drop.
Oh no, mod down.
So I was just like, okay, time to bring a Raider. I have to bring her in. So and I saw you at Con and you were so happy. And I was like, you know what, man? And I thought about it. Like, it was like, who am I gonna have on my next show now? I had somebody originally on, and I pushed them back because I was like, you know, I want Raider Chic on this week.
Well, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah. So like that's why I hit you up. I was like, I'm pushing back all my guests. I want you on this week. It makes sense right after VaperCon, you know?
Absolutely. Well, VaperCon was just an incredible, and you know what? I was happy. I was ecstatic to be there and experience VaperCon. I had heard stories from last year.
Right.
You know, and so yeah, it was. Next is Bash. So yeah.
Okay, so we'll do this first sample pack, and then we're gonna start talking about VaperCon. Okay. So
Charlie, I'm not telling you about my Bobo. Leave my Bobo alone.
Okay. Oh, look who won! Look who wins the sample pack. Are you kidding me?
Lisa got a sample pack.
So Lisa, it's up to you. Do you want to keep it or piff it? You tell me, and I'll re-roll. If it's up to you, I'll let her have the choice.
What does the Bobo say? The Bobo says, "I'm never going in another bathroom again."
Okay, Lisa's gonna piff it. Let's roll it again. Okay, Kimmy Adams. Kimmy Adams is in. Okay, so what should I have her do? Should I have her email me or email you directly?
Email me directly, and I'll put my email. Email me, Kimmy Raider Chic at questvaping.com. Just let me know that you did win the sample pack tonight on Rich's show. Let me know what nick level you want, and I'll go ahead and custom it to your nick level. And oh God, Twizzy, you don't want to know where the Bobo went. Trust me. Just give me your name and make sure and put your screen name in there so I know who you are. In case it's not your name, I just never know. So yeah, Susan has pictures of where the Bobo went, and I just got those earlier on Facebook. Yeah, not a good thing. So
hey, Bear is back. Hey, Cisco, what's up? So so let's talk a bit about VaperCon, because I know you and we had moments, but we didn't really spend that much time together, unfortunately. Because I really wanted to spend that time like that. I really wanted to be with you guys for the bourbon tasting. I thought, in my mind, that was going to be my time hanging out with all of you guys.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out, and I'm sorry. I really am. But, so, anyway, we had our moments, but tell me some of your best memories of the weekend. Like, what did you experience that you liked the most about the weekend?
Really, honestly, just from what I felt, I didn't feel like there was no animosity, there was no ugliness. At least I did not experience any. If somebody was talking behind my back, calling me names, I didn't know about it. Mm-hmm. But the biggest thing was when I got my Dingbat shirt. And I don't want to cry on cam because I'm a crier.
Right.
But when we were all sitting up in the room, up in Will and Susan's, and everybody, was sitting there, and we're all hanging out, and Susan calls me and says, come here. So, she takes me in her bedroom, and she goes, here, put this on, and she hands me this shirt.
Not yet, Suzanne.
And I go, okay, and so she shoves me in the bathroom, and I go in the bathroom, and I open up the shirt, and I'm laughing hysterically. It says I'm Dingbat. And I just thought it was a shirt. I just thought she got me a shirt that said I'm Dingbat. I was laughing hysterically. I thought it was great. So they're like, okay, put on the shirt. So I put on the shirt and everything, and, I expected a picture when I came out or something, that said I'm Dingbat. Well, when I walk out into the other room, because they had a suite, which is a 2-room, I walk out into the other room, and all my friends are standing there, and they have I'm with Dingbat on it. And see, I'm going to cry again.
You know what
And
though? It just shows that people love you, Raider Chic.
well,
Man.
and it just, I mean, yeah, I'm a dingbat. Yes, I didn't know that you could put an 18650 battery in the K100. That's how dingbatty I am. So, but it really touched my heart that all of my friends thought that much of me to do something as epic as that. You know, Will and Susan, they were the ones who got the shirts and put everything together, and it was just really an awesome experience. I just felt loved. I felt a part of, you know, I got to meet Case and Joanna for the first time. Got to hang out with Orion all weekend and 12 hours in a car with him. Holy shit! You know, I got to meet all of the Quest hosts that were there. All 10 of us that got to attend.
Right, there was a lot of you guys that were there. You guys,
yeah,
it was great.
And we all hung out. You know, that Saturday night, and we all hung out and we got pictures taken, and we all just sat at the tables and vaped and bullshitted. Charlie.
Speaking of pictures, look what picture I have on my page now. Did you notice that?
No,
it's a Raider Chic kind of day.
Oh
I'm
my
telling
gosh.
you guys. Wait, hold on. Just so everybody else can see. Hold on. I'll put my.
Okay.
I'll put my. Where's my links to my? Here we go. Yeah.
Well, and like I was gonna say, and when we were sitting there at the table, I was talking about building my RSST and my Pure,
right.
And Charlie's like, okay, go get your Pure, or go get your RSST. So I went and got the Pure. He built both my RSST, those on my K100, and my Pure. Awesome builds, by the way. 200 mesh is the way to go. I'm just saying. Thank you, Charlie. I'm still vaping on them like a sir, let me tell you.
Yo, Charlie's no joke, man. I spent some time with him. I was sitting at a table with Charlie and Twiz for a while. And,
yes.
Yeah, Charlie's no joke. Charlie's no joke, man. He's a good guy, man. He is a good guy, and he was cracking me up. And you know what? I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna give away any secrets. But Charlie, you're a sweet dude, man. You're a sweet guy, and you know what I'm talking about.
He is a sweet dude. He's awesome. And then he sat there when he got upstairs and I think he took Orion and Case's Russians and built those too. So I mean, he was a building beast.
Well, this is the one thing that I got. So you got a bunch of those. I didn't buy that much actually at VaperCon.
I didn't either.
I was very good this year because I was about to pull out my credit card, and that's a dangerous thing. So,
Rich, I almost bought an Opus.
You know what? You were so close. You were so close. And
I
you're
was so
almost
close.
close last night. You were very close last night too, because I was like, just buy it, Case. Just buy it. Then when you saw the one with the skulls.
Yep.
I was like, just do it. Just do it. Oh, so you guys saw the picture? So anyway, my picture this week. Usually I'll change my picture up on my Facebook page every month. This month is Raider month. I have my picture up with Raider Chic. So.
Well, I was gonna say that was the picture that we got at VaperCon.
That was the first
You had your Bronco hat on, and I had my Raider jersey on.
Yeah, which would make perfect sense. So you'll probably be on for this month. I'll change it again in December.
Oh, well, you're sweet. You're sweet. Well, you know, we have our next meetup is December
29th.
29th. I was gonna say 28th.
29th. Who knows?
Yes,
Maybe you'll have me on that day, sometime that week, and we will discuss the impending Week 17 showdown.
Yeah, we're you know, I gotta say, Raiders are 3 and 5. Yeah, Raiders are.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, Stump. I'm 60-40 on going. I'd like to go, but but it all depends on one thing. See, the Broncos are playing the Chiefs that night, Sunday Night Football. So it's gonna be like if I go, I may have to stay tonight if I'm gonna get a little tipsy.
Yeah. So. Especially, another AFC West showdown.
Oh yeah, that's a big. It's gonna be a big game.
You don't miss those.
Yeah, but like I said, the last time that the Raiders played the Broncos, I just happened to be in Denver. I was with Bunny, J-Rock, and we were watching. And let me tell you, Trevor Pryor was just getting started. So it was too early in the season to play. I wish we had played you later on in the season when you guys are all warmed up. That would have been a better match. personally.
Well, we'll see how the match goes. We got cremated by the Eagles, so
I don't understand how that happened.
I don't either. I was traveling. I didn't even watch the. I didn't even watch the game.
Oh yeah. Hugh from Jailbird Mods and Joey photobombed our photos. That's okay. It's okay. They're in there. I love Joey. You know, and Hugh has my ham mod right now. He's fixing it. There's a spring issue, and unfortunately, so I couldn't take home my ham mods, or else I'd be vaping on it right now.
You'd be vaping on your ham.
I know, but it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, if anything, I have to give. See, I am not. My enemy in the AFC West is literally. I hate the Chargers. I do not really hate the Raiders. I hate the Chargers. So it's like I look at Raiders. I'm like, you know what? They're an up and coming team. Like they're gonna have their day in the sun again, and it's gonna be us chasing the Raiders. It's gonna. I think it's gonna
be in a couple of years. I think,
especially after Peyton Manning retires, it's gonna be the tides will turn. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, you got Kansas City that's 9-0. I mean, come on. But also,
it's a joke.
Look at their schedule.
I know, it's a joke. It's a joke. They have what? The second easiest schedule in the NFL.
Yep.
You know, but you know what?
And I agree with you, Bear. Raider, I didn't watch them, so that's why they lost. Absolutely.
And yeah, if you notice the strength of schedule of the Raiders, it's like an upper third. How is that possible? Their strength of schedule. I mean, you figure with their record last year that they would be a little bit lower in their strength of schedule.
Nope.
I don't know. You tell me, man. And then, yeah. So anyway, that whole thing was a fluke with the Eagles last Sunday. You know, who are they playing this week? They're gonna swing back.
We got the Giants this year.
Oh, okay.
This week.
I hate the Giants with a passion.
I don't
destroy them.
Yeah, I'm. Manning's going down.
One of the Mannings is going down. That's for sure.
We put your Manning on the floor. We got a couple of sacks on your boy.
No.
All right.
I'm sure you guys are cheering every time he went on the floor.
Absolutely. Hey,
oh,
Andrea.
my Shan mod? Oh yeah. So they're talking about this. What's
okay,
up?
let me see what your Shan mod looks like.
What's up? You see it on the screen?
Well, and my Shan mod is silver and black. Let me just. Yeah, it's silver and black.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull that out eventually.
Okay, hold on.
She's gonna have to pull it. She has to. She has to go get it. Oh man. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, Upstomp, dude. Brady's no joke right now. Yo, am I right, Raider? No joke now. Oh, she has to put on earphones. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
sorry,
Raider, I was just talking to Upstomp about here comes Brady again, second half. Uh-oh. So there's hers. Here's mine.
This was actually a gift from Frank.
I remember now. Yeah.
Totally
I miss
unexpected.
Frank. I miss him.
Yep,
Guys, if
totally
you guys don't know who I'm
unexpected.
if you guys don't know who I'm talking about Frank Hale. He was actually the first person I co-hosted with last year when I was on TVN. But now he's like he's like a big manager now. He's like a big shot. You know, he's this big shot manager for Alt Smoke now in Cincinnati.
He sure is.
And he is also the district manager. He's got basically the guy in charge of setting up stores. He's doing a lot. So
he's busy.
I miss him. I miss that guy. But every once in a while, I'll text him and we'll have a little text chats and be like, what's going on? You know? So,
I got to. One of the cool things was,
I got to
Charlie. I got to meet Uncle Dagger.
Oh, you met James.
I got to meet Uncle Dagger. So it was really nice to see him.
And that's weird, considering you guys are from the same state.
Well, I mean, we were in Indiana.
Hey, Mark.
Together. Well, he lives. I think he lives closer to. Good night, PJ.
Good night. Hey, Mark. How's it going?
But but we always missed each other at Vape meets and stuff like that, and I never did get to attend Bash. So, and he was at Bash, but I was glad that he got to come to VaperCon. It was good to meet him.
Well, let me ask something. Okay, since we were at VaperCon, obviously we were all over the place. Tell me what specific products or juices really caught your eye. Was there anything specific that caught your eye?
Well, I was looking at the Diablo, and of course the Copperhead.
Mark.
But I did see. The only thing I bought was this drip tip, and which was $40. It's stainless steel all the way through. It's got a lifetime warranty. Anything happens to it.
Figures, considering the color. You know what's so funny? Look at the drip tip I bought.
What colors do you have?
Well, well, well.
Oh, imagine that.
That's too funny. You know what, though? You're always going to be a diehard Raiders fan. I'm going to be a diehard Broncos fan. It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
And we're going to face each other twice a year,
Twice a year.
Forever.
Forever. It's just the way it's going to happen.
I know. But it's fun, though, because, like, remember how I did that one show last year with Frank, and, like, it was Thursday Night Football.
Yep.
It was Thursday Night Football. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I did a whole PD dance. It was awesome. Oh, PD left the room. I was talking about it. Yeah, I did a whole shimmy. Oh, you remember that, Bear? Yeah, you remember. She remember. That was like last December.
Yep.
That was great.
Well,
yeah.
I'm hoping that we can get some of the kinks out this year. Keep our head coach, because I like where our head coach is going. We need to stop the cycle of head coaches, in and out and in and out. I like where he's going. I like what management is doing. Although a lot of my, Raider family that I have on Facebook and stuff like that is calling for his dismissal and get rid of Pryor, but
I don't think so. I think Pryor is doing pretty good. I think he's just starting out.
He's our future, and we're not going to the Super Bowl this year, people. Okay, if we finish 500, I'll be happy.
You know what? You're a work in progress, and it's going to be a couple years. And I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you guys first, a few years in advance. The moment Peyton Manning retires, there's going to be a serious shift in the AFC West. It's going to happen. I bet you the Broncos won't be more than 8-8 the season after Peyton Manning. And I'm expecting it. So if they're going to get a Super Bowl, let them get it now. Get it out of the way. I'll go, yay, whatever. And then I'm going to have to deal with some lean years. And then it's going to be either going to be KC or Raiders up top. That's I'm feeling in the next couple of years.
Well, it's definitely not going to be San Diego.
Dude, screw San Diego. I hate the Chargers.
I was so glad we beat the Chargers.
Destroy them. I can't
hope,
wait to see that game.
I was so happy that we beat them. That was it was so epic.
I mean, yeah, you have to beat the Chargers twice. We have to beat the Chargers. See, even Upstomp hates the Chargers.
Yep.
See, this is actually one thing we can all agree on. We all hate the Chargers.
Okay, but why do you love Danny Woodhead, Jay? Because he used to be Patriot? Or because he's on your fantasy football?
Right. He's a runt that plays like a monster.
Well, he's not been doing too well the past couple of weeks, so you need to go have a chat with Mr. Woodhead there. So.
Okay, I know I'm boring people. We're talking football to us.
I know.
It's just I get this rare opportunity to actually be in a show at Raider, and we have to cover these few topics.
I know.
Hey, Mim, how you doing? So we have to, and hey, what's up, Jay Bennett? How are you?
Hey, Jay Bennett, hey, ma'am.
So, okay, let's talk about some of the flavors that I know you said you started with your Nannerberry Gasm.
Yep.
Okay, we're getting back to that, and can you explain to us your flavor profile on this for the people who don't really know your juice line?
Well, it's a banana, but it's not a heavy banana vape. I've had people who actually have vaped it and say, well, I don't like banana, and I say, well, here, try it, and they go, oh, okay, that's good, because it's a creamy banana with mixed berries, with sweet summer ripe berries. So it was what I created for myself, because that's what I was looking for that I couldn't find in a vape that I had tried. And honestly, today is the first day that I'm not vaping Nannerberry in my RSST, and I put Sucker Punch in it.
Oh, Sucker Punch by
Sucker Punch
Suicide
by
Bunny.
me.
Oh,
No,
you
by
have
me.
your own version of Sucker
I did
Punch.
not know there was another Sucker Punch out there.
So hey, let's talk about the flavor profile of your Sucker Punch. I'm curious.
The way I describe it is, you know, when you were a kid and you would go to a doctor's office or the bank and they would give you those little suckers with the little plastic coated rope on the end, the little purple suckers.
Right.
That's kind of what it is. And on the RSST, it's totally amazing. I'm really digging it because I tried it in just a dripper and then I tried it in a cardo, and unfortunately, or fortunately, you get two different flavors from cardo to a rebuildable. The safety pops. Thank you, Lisa. I always forget that, and you always remind me. It's safety pops, and that's kind of what it reminds me of as a kind of a grapey kind of like safety pop is what it is. But
Yeah, so, hey, sounds good to me because like what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna hit you up and like I'm gonna be like, here's some money, just send me some stuff. That's what's gonna come. We'll work on it.
we will work on it. That's for
Okay.
sure.
I'm just gonna
But,
I'm just gonna take care of this. I'm like, here's some money, send me some stuff.
Sweet Morning Dew was actually the third juice I put out,
Okay.
and it is just unripened melons, is what it is. It's 3 different types of melons blended together, and that's probably my second favorite. I always have that going in my little e-pipe. So, because I wanted a melon juice, and I hadn't really tried a melon juice that I really dug, and so I created one my own.
And then so you got. I'm trying to think. Do you have? Let's see. So those are 3. And you said you have a dozen now.
Yep.
Now you have one. You have an autumn one. That's
Autumn Gold, yes. And
that's one I'm actually just by the name of it I want to try it.
It is. I did not do as well on my first tobacco that I put out, Southern Belle.
Right.
It just has a hint of peach and vanilla, sweet honey, and it's a smooth tobacco. That's what Southern Belle is. But the Autumn Gold, it's 2 different blends. It's of tobacco with toasted almond and caramel and sweet cream, and it is just it's one of my favorites that I actually make because I am a tobacco vapor, and it was a first recipe, it was a first try, and I was very proud of that. I put out a really top-notch tobacco.
Speaking
that
of
I could,
tobacco, bam! You know what this is? Which, and by the way, it was you that told me to get this.
the Tribeca, yes.
I got myself a big bottle of it.
I actually switched to Indigo, Eureka.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You know,
About
it's funny you
about
say
6
that.
months ago.
It's funny you say that because I have the Oorah here, and
Oh, I love Oorah
Whoa.
and Captain Oorah. Oh,
Oorah
amazing.
is banging.
Twizzy, did you find your bottle of Confetti? You said you were going to look for it in your trunk. Did you ever find it? And Melissa, I have what I consider a cool flavor, and that is Caribbean Kool-Aid. And Caribbean Kool-Aid is a mix of like a tropical kind of thing, but with a cool exhale. It's really, really good. Really good.
Sounds good to me. That's it. I'm not even playing around. I'm one of those people when like when I want to try a line, I'm just gonna have to try everything. So.
Yeah, Confetti is like a fruity sweet tart vape, but it's not overly dry because I know a lot of some sweet tart vapes can give you a real dry mouth. This is not real dry. It's not
Speaking of
overly
dry mouth.
sweet tart. It's not overly fruity. I think it's a really good combination.
Ah, delicious. Nothing
But
like
I definitely am working on more of. I do have a new one coming out that has not a cool on the exhale, but almost like a mint leaf, and it's called Royalty. And
Ooh.
that's one of the new ones I have coming out. It's a fruitier kind of, it reminds me of my grandma. There's a long story behind it, but I have a Bananas Foster and don't have a name for it. I may just call it Bananas Foster. And then kind of a sugar cookie, kind of with my own twist on it. And I actually have been vaping that since VaperCon. I went ahead and filled the tank. Yeah. Oh, this is my J-Wrap.
J-Wrap alone. Speaking of J-Wrap, why don't we do my J-Wraps giveaways right now?
Awesome.
So guys, we're doing 3 J-Wraps giveaways. You could choose either regular or textured columns when you go to jwraps.com. We're going to do 3 winners. Now, if you had won a J-Wrap in the past 30 days, please pivot to somebody else or let me know. But we're going to do 3 randoms on them right now. 1, 2, oops, sorry. 3. Okay, so we got Emporium Vapor, we got Will, and we got Cat462, guys. So this is what I want you to do. Hold on. We are going to, let me write these names down so I don't forget. It's Emporium Vapor, her Guru, and Cat462. Okay.
Emporium is saying...
okay, Emporium wants to give us... Okay, we'll random this.
Yeah, go ahead and do another random.
Okay, TY4 Vaping. Congratulations. So we'll take out Emporium, we'll put TY4 Vaping in there. And we'll do this. TY4 Vaping.
Twizzy, he has the 134 wrap.
J-Wraps.
But you gotta undo all of the little
okay,
bar
so
thingies.
Guys, here, this is what I want you to do. There we go. Okay, just remember, you can only choose from the regular or textured. You cannot order to like any of the carbon or anything like that. So just regular or textured, okay, guys? And I had a J-Wrap on my Travari, but it ripped. It was stupid. I ripped it by accident, so I gotta go and get another one. So, but it was on my Travari. Sad. I had a wood one.
I have my Signature Sauces wrap on my Travari.
Oh, you do? Nice.
Yes.
Do you have
Here, let me go get it.
Okay, she's gonna get it. That's awesome. So, here it is. Hold on, she's gonna show us. Yeah, but I gotta tell you guys, Alone for the win. As usual, I do not spend that much time with. I saw Alone in Florida. I saw Alone in Vegas. I saw Alone in Virginia. Did I spend that much time with them? No. What is wrong with me? You know?
Well, you know who Alone is, right? He's alone. So.
I love that guy though, man. I really do. He's an awesome guy. I mean, like, we'll have chats, like we'll talk in chat, like Skype or something every once in a while, just when he has a little bit of free time, just to shoot the shit. And he's a great guy, and he does a really good service. I mean, like, he really does give a lot. You know, like you see J-Rob sponsoring a ton of shows.
He sponsors my Monday night show.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
yeah, he is everywhere. He is one of the most giving vendors that are out there that I deal with. He won't hesitate.
Right.
You know, to hook you up, whatever you need. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah, I kind of wish it.
Great sense of humor too.
Oh God, yeah. And not only that, I mean, like, hey, he was Israeli Special Forces. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him.
You know, the guy's from Brooklyn, right?
Is he? I didn't know he was from Brooklyn. Was he? Oh,
yeah.
I had no idea he was a New Yorker. Okay, well, anyway, guys, I want to let you know that Raider Chic, she does a show on Monday nights at 8 o'clock. She does another show Wednesday nights, which is Gridiron Vaping. That's during football season. Otherwise, it's For the Win Wednesdays with Case on Wednesday nights 8 to 10. And she does a Saturday morning show that she used to do with Diane, but she's on long hiatus. I don't know whenever she's coming back. I'd like to see her come back.
Yeah.
On Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. So those are times you can catch Raider Chic, just so you know. And of course, how do I know? Because I've been to her shows.
And on Wednesday nights and on Saturdays is when do my signature sauces giveaway. So
So Saturdays when you do your signature sauce giveaways, and then Monday and Wednesday it's kind of like chill nights. Gotcha.
no, Wednesday we give them away Wednesday nights. Me and Case gives hooligans, and
Okay.
I give. Yeah, I do a couple of shows.
Yeah, Suzanne, I
Twinkie.
haven't tried the Belgium. I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, Andrea's saying please re-roll her rap.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, we'll do that again. And, oh, we got Lisa. So I'll put Lisa in. Hold on, we'll put that in. Okay. So Lisa, you won one of the J-Routes from Malone. Okay, so we got those in. That's it. Okay. Anyway, I do want to say, we have 5 more minutes, and well, I mean, like, you can hang out a little bit longer. It's just that I usually use my last half an hour to do giveaways and stuff, but
Sure.
totally up to you. But oh yeah, here's the thing, Wrecker. Yeah, you should, for anybody. No, you email me. I'll give you the information, Lisa. Hold on. Here's my info. No, here we go.
I'm actually gonna go catch some of the game.
Okay, so
And like I said, I made 15 liters of juice today. I was on my feet for a good 7 hours,
Right.
and
wait, are the Raiders playing today?
no,
Oh.
they're not. No, the
don't-
Raiders aren't. But I watch all football.
Okay, who's playing tonight? Do you know?
Why do I want to say the Giants?
Oh, I have
We play
called
the
it.
Giants. Oh, it's Washington and Minnesota. Hello.
That's actually a pretty decent game. All right, well, we're gonna let you go in about 5 minutes so you can go watch the game. But before we
Yeah.
do, I just want to tell everybody, guys, she sells her juices right now on MilwaukeeVapor.com, correct?
Yes. Milwaukee Vapor. Yes.
So that's how you can get her juices online. I have her Nanoberry Gasm. I highly recommend that one as a starter if you want to try. If you're into fruity vapes. And she also talked about her autumn juice, the
Autumn Gold.
the autumn gold, which is like her second take at a tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
There's one flavor that I actually thought about with you since you're pretty much you're in the South and stuff. Not and I was thinking, have you ever considered a mint julep?
I have not, but I am playing, like I said, with some menthols and the royalty that I have out has a very reminiscent of a fruity mint, but it's not menthol and it's not the cool. It's almost like eating a juicy apricot mixed with something a little bit with a mint leaf on your tongue. It's really, really good. Yeah, really, really good. There's a whole backstory on how I call it royalty, but it has to do with my grandparents and from when I was a kid, and it was just really reminiscent of that. So, and I'm really happy with that juice because I was not a menthol smoker.
Right.
And I'm not really big on the mints, the spearmint or the peppermint or anything else like that. So this is a new road I'm going down when it comes to the cools and the mints and the menthols. So, but I'm actually having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Upstop wants to come in. Yeah, I already gave you 2 hours last time. Upstop.
Wow, damn, Jay, you got 2 hours.
Sorry.
I only get an
I
hour.
messed
Damn
up.
it.
My bad. I've had this hangout open for a little while. My bad, because I had somebody on earlier to help set up the shot,
Okay.
so I didn't have to bother you for it. So that's why I was on this hangout for a while. But but yeah, I want to say, guys, I'm gonna put up her information again, and feel free. I'm sure, like, if you PM her asking her any questions about her line of juices, she'll be glad to answer them. So here it is. Oh, sorry,
Absolutely.
wrong one. My bad. That was for my winning thing.
Yeah,
I'll redo
and
it.
you can email me too with any questions, and of course all of the flavor profiles are on the Signature Sauces page. If you have any questions on any of them, I'll be more than happy to.
There it is. Sorry about that.
to answer any question you might have about them, and I hope you go try them. I have an 18-year-old that, yeah. I have an
Oh
18-year-old.
yeah. Speaking of which, she vapes, right?
He.
He. Oh, he. Okay.
Yeah, no. He doesn't. No, he doesn't vape.
I met him. I met him last year at Expo.
At Expo, yes, you did.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
yes,
right. He was sitting there chatting up with some of the younger ladies there, wasn't he? I remember that.
That and he was getting paid by Orion to hijack the venison jerky I brought.
Oh gosh! Speaking of which, man, I still haven't tried any of that. Oh man, I want to.
How did you miss that? Were you not at the toga party?
Well, I was, but the thing was that I didn't try. Remember, we talked about this, and then I hope 2014. That's the year I'm gonna try it. I hope.
Yes. Well, my husband has to get a deer first. He'll be out tomorrow, pretty much almost all day hunting.
Yo, Cody, what's up?
Hey, Cody, how you doing?
How's it going? I might see you next week if you go to the New England Vape Meet next week. I'm 60-40 on going. It depends. It's a big day in football that day, so it depends on that.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, okay. This is me saying goodbye to you, Raider Chic. I'm so glad I was able to see you last weekend.
Yes, me too. It was great. It was great seeing you. I wish we would have hung out a little bit more, but I can totally understand that both of us were just in 17 different directions. And thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
We had our moments, though. We always had little moments where I saw you, and I was like, oh,
absolutely.
Gotta talk to Raider a little bit. So, but
absolutely.
Guys, please give a warm farewell to Raider Chic. Like, please visit her on her shows. I'm a very big advocate for supporting, like everybody that volunteers their time to provide information, and because this we love this thing that we do. We all love it, and like
absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with like watching your favorite people and spending time with them, and I don't know, it's great, and that's I got a
hanging
lot
out and just being part of the family.
I got a lot of love for you, Raider Chic. That's all I'm saying.
I love you too, Rich.
All right, well,
but go Raiders, baby.
I know. I'm gonna let her end it with that, and I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because it is a Raider Day, so I gotta let her have her props.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
All right, thanks, Rich.
All right, take care. Have a great evening.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye. Oh, she's gone. I'm sad. Dude, that was so great, wasn't it? It was so great having her on. I've gotta do that again. I definitely gotta do that. Like I really meant what I said. I really truly believe that when you see like the people here in Vado, you got like Melissa and Fred on late at night. I mean, you have Fred doing the other two nights, Monday night, Friday night. You got my man Vapor Chuck on Friday at 10 o'clock. You got Sean, Skull, and Lou doing the midnight show, Beauty and the Beast. Of course, you got Girls Night Out with like Morrissey, Jen, and Paris. I mean, these are wonderful shows just on our network alone that you see, and these are wonderful people. These are wonderful, wonderful people that I spend time with. That I host alongside with, and oh, Suzanne, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's hard for me to answer questions when like I have a guest on because like I don't want to take away from their time. But my favorite flavors is I love the Obsession. I love let's see. The Peach Cobbler is very good. The Voodoo Killer is killer. True Blood is killer. But yeah, it depends on your flavor profile, like what fruits you really like, or if you're into tobacco. I love the banana tobacco, but you're talking to a guy that loves banana. So, I mean, like I said, it's very important for me to tell you my love for the people here on VapeNet, and and it's not just in VapeNet. I mean, like, you see people that thanks Chuck, thanks a lot. We have a lot. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion with a that we all have, you know. And yes, some shows are more entertaining when we don't talk as much about vaping, and we're more into, yeah. And we got Raider Chic here, who I got him a lot of love for. You know, I'm so glad. Like I said, I was so glad to have you on. It's just, you know, but it's just one of those situations where I must tell you, okay? I'm going to tell you this early before I do my giveaways. I was planning on telling you this at the end of the night, but I'm going to tell you this now before I do the rest of my giveaways, okay? This is going to be my last night hosting Resurrection. So I want to thank everybody in VapeNet who has supported me the past 6 months. And I love you guys. And yeah, but this is the last night I'm going to be hosting my show, my Hopes of Resurrection. This is it. And that's also another reason I wanted to make sure I had Raider Chic in here tonight, because I wanted her to be my last guest on Resurrection. There it is. I'm leaving just for personal reasons. It's nothing to do with the network at all. I love the network, and I want you guys to continue seeing the shows that you've seen on VapeNet that you love, like some of the shows that I've seen. But and it honestly does pain me to go, because me leaving honestly has nothing to do with the network. Like LESD, Marcy, Chuck, who are the admins, I have a lot of love for them. I've got a lot of love for many people in the room, and we had our meeting last night, and I was making sure to tell people. Right. But anyway, let's go do our giveaways. I'm not going to harp on this, but like I said, it has nothing to do with the network. I love this network. It was a hard decision for me to make. I actually mulled over it for the past 3 days. You know, like, and I finally made my decision late last night. So, anyway, knowing that, let's go ahead and do some giveaways. Let's end this on a good note. Here we go. Here is information on VaporLeaf. VaporLeaf is a vendor out of the Denver metro area, Denver, Colorado. The greatest city on earth to me, because they have the greatest football team on earth. See, Raider Chick's not here, so I can actually say this. Oh wait, she might be in chat, so I better be quiet, because it is a Raider kind of day today, isn't it? But okay, let's just say they're from Denver, Colorado. I have to keep my mouth shut. I gotta keep my mouth shut about. I'm doing this for you, Raider Chick. I'm totally doing this for you. I'll keep my mouth shut. Okay. Okay, it's not my fault if J-Rock and Bunny can say it for me, but I have to keep my mouth shut because it is a Raider kind of day today. Okay, now, so what VaporLeaf is offering, they offer a sampler pack. I believe it's 5 bottles, it's 6 mils each, so overall it's 30 mils. So all you have to provide is the nic level, and they will give you 5 random juices to try. So here we go. Now listen, I just want to let you guys know, in the past, J-Rock and Bunny have won this a few times, and they've piffed it because it's hilarious, since they know John and Jessica, and they're like, this is ridiculous that we've won this multiple times, so they've been piffing it to other people. So if it does, I ran out of giveaways today. This is my last one, so if it lands on you, I guess I'm just gonna piff it for somebody else. Okay, all right. Cat 462. Wow, you're on a roll today, Cat 462. Congratulations. So that's 2 wins for Cat for tonight. All right. All right, let me write that down. Hold on. It's like Cat 462. Right on. You're having a good night today, Cat 462. All right. So please email me at rich@towervape.com and give the following information. There it is. So you provide your chat name on Vaughn, your shipping name, address, and obviously for sampler packs, only provide the nic level. Okay. So anyway, I got 9 more minutes left, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit of. I gotta tell you guys a little bit about how I even started on VapeNet. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I there was a transitioning happening on TVN when they were forming Quest Vaping, and I was one of the hosts on TVN. At that time, it was just when I was finding out I was going to get the biopsy for what was going on in the back of my head, and I was very scared. I didn't know what to do, so I decided maybe it might be a best idea for me to take a hiatus based on what the results would have been, and then obviously you find out the prognosis and treatment options. Now, luckily, I found out that my tumor was benign, but I still had to get a whole bunch of treatments. Okay, so anyway, while I was having all these treatments done, I was on hiatus. Every once in a while, I would do video. I would do, I would upload videos on YouTube, just talk, just video blogs. And I pretty much did that, every once in a while, anywhere between like February and May, okay? Now, one of the hosts who was an admin on VapeNet on the time actually convinced me to go back into hosting. Now, this was after multiple people. Now, we had Hulk over at Quest. We had Joe, Mandy, CB, whatever on Nova. I had multiple people going up to me and asking me, hey, do you want to go back into hosting? I know you've been going through some stuff, but hey, don't you think it's time? You've given yourself another break. People would like to see you. You have an energetic personality, blah, 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 right? I never really thought of myself like that. I just thought about, I'm just a regular vapor just like you guys, and I just wanted to hang out, and I'm just glad that the people there were vendors that believed in me, so, believing what I guess whatever message that I was bringing forth every week, so they decided they wanted to sponsor my show, which I am absolutely grateful. Again, I'm going to give my sponsors one last place. That's gingersejuice.com. We got Timeless Vapor, J-Raps, Green Man E-Juice, Unicorn Vapors, Vaping Masters, Vapor Joe, and Vapor Leaf. Thank you very much for sponsoring me on my show. Now, this admin at the time convinced me, he was the one that actually convinced me to go back into hosting. And I was very happy to go back into hosting. And when I did, I was like, there was only one place to go. This person was an admin on VapeNet. So I was like, this is where I want to go. Now, my first month in VapeNet, I didn't, there was the older host that I kind of knew. And I felt comfortable talking to them and stuff, but I was a little rough around the edges for some of my other hosts, and I think given time, I got to be friendly with him. Now, example for Jen that came in, when her and I started, things weren't really too good with us, but as time went on, we learned to be really good friends, and now I can honestly say that Jen, I love you. I really do love you, and I think you're a wonderful and awesome person, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss hosting alongside you. I'm leaving, Jen. I'm leaving. This is my last show on VapeNet. And it's for personal reasons. It has absolutely nothing to do with VapeNet. Absolutely nothing. I want all the viewers here to know that me leaving has nothing to do with the network. It's personal reasons. I have a lot of love for VapeNet, and I am forever grateful for the 6 months or so that I've been on this network and working alongside my fellow hosts. I actually love a lot of people here, and it sucks, but I'm telling you, that is the truth. Okay, so that's all that needs to be said. And like I said, I love these people. I love you, Marcy. And that's why last night when I was in the meeting last night, I was beginning to tell people that I love them. Because that's what I was doing. So I want you guys to be very clear. I want my viewers to be very clear. This has nothing to do with the network. There is no drama to be had. Okay? No drama. I love this network. And I will still come to this network and see shows on here. So it's not like I'm going away. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Yes, I will definitely see you in Skype, Jen. And I'm sure that you're going to have an earful for me about asking me what's going on, and I will tell you. But yes, but this is what's going on, and, if there's anything, if I'm going to go on hiatus, if I'm going to do anything else, I promise you, if you go to my Facebook page, you will eventually find information on that. What was I saying? I'll put it up one more time. I want to put up Raider Chic's information here. My awesome guest on my last episode of Resurrection. Here we go. You know, I really believe in her juices, and I intend on getting her entire line within the next 24 hours, or at least ordering it within the next 24 hours. And here is all my information on, you know, like Skype and stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Twiz. Here's all my information, including like my Facebook page, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, Google+. So you guys can keep in touch with me on Google, because I go into Hangouts every once in a while also. So I just want to know that. So anyway, tonight we have Steamy that's coming up after me. And after Steamy, we have, I believe we have Lance Gorge Vapors. And can I say, but yeah, I want you to know that. So please keep supporting VapeNet. It's a wonderful place to come. It's full of people who are very passionate about vaping. And like, especially, you know, our dear leader, Tudor, who's out working right now, trucking from state to state. I got a lot of love for you, Peter. Thank you very much for having me on your network. Thank you guys for supporting me all this time on VapeNet. Thank you so much. I really love you guys. And I promise you, if there's any news that is happening with me, I promise you I'll let you know my Facebook page and stuff. I give you my word. Okay? Please keep coming to VapeNet. Please keep coming and supporting your favorite shows on VapeNet, like Girls Night Out Tuesday nights, Vaping Chuck. You know, we got Trucker, LESD. You know, Steamy, obviously that's coming up after me. We got Rat Dat Joe. You know, if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. You know, I got a lot of love for a lot of people, a lot of the people here in VapeNet, and I will not be going away quietly. Trust me on that. I guarantee you that. So, just won't be here in this. So, I love you, Marcy. Love you, Steamy. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. I love you guys. Thank you very much. It's been my honor to have Resurrection on VapeNet. Don't forget to continue supporting your favorite vaping shows. And supporting VapeNet. Peace.